in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand, and then I was back here.
It was. These pieces of time can frame us.
I already heard this lecture.
I like that.
Yeah, this... It's... I will give you a hint, it's not full
again.
Groundhog Day, because that would be stupid.
Yeah.
And if
But
Victoria's phone
there's a
rings,
lot more
is
more going
real.
on in this game than you may think.
Now,
Which is
Can
why
you
I
give me
really
an
want to
example
push
of a
it
photograph?
I
to
cannot
be
believe
played.
this.
Just because there's
Condition in black
there's a
and white.
lot of cool shit in this game.
Okay, if I'm crazy,
And again, like, you know, me
I might
as a
as well go
proponent
all
of
the
like
way.
games of art, and games are a great way of
I
expressing stuff you
actually
wouldn't be able
reverse
to use
time?
in most passive media.
why Arbus?
Okay,
This
hang
is
on.
another
Because of her
great
images of
example.
hopeless faces.
Rewind. Hold on. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot.
I did it. I actually did it.
I like it. I like
So
this.
this went from millennial speak to contemporary version of
Anybody?
the amazing adventures of Alex Mack.
I was gonna say,
Don't
let's do
freak
the
out.
time warp again.
Not yet.
What? Wait. So I was doing an old reference from the 90s, and you went
together,
further back
Yeah.
than I.
I am out
feel like
countering
totally
your
haunted by
culture,
the
so
eyes of
fuck
those
you.
Sophie
I have
doesn't
to.
ask
It's
me
the
a
only way
question.
I can do this.
If he does again,
It
I'll know this
culture
is for
me.
real.
Kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition.
Ah, now
And
she
Max
can tell you what
has a
the
kid.
answer is now.
I know I'm not
Yes.
doing this.
As you all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been
I
popular
can tell.
since the early
This
1800s.
is very good.
Your generation
So I
was
can
not
go
the
back
first
in
to
So
time.
yeah, this is the main hook of the
Selfie
game, is that you
expression.
have the ability to
What if
manipulate
that girl
time
isn't dead yet?
backwards.
The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and
One
photography.
of the great
for
things
to go
is,
to the bathroom
spoilers, you will
quickly,
never be
check it
told
out.
how you get this power,
Now,
it's
Max,
just something you have. Which
Since
is
you've
always
captured our
nice.
interest and
Because
clearly
I
want to join
especially
the
love when
conversation, can you
when, like,
please
it doesn't,
tell us the name of
there's
the
a reason
process that
for the
gave
person
birth
of the
to the first
power.
self
Fine, that's good. If the whole point of the story is for them to realize they have this
I'm
ability.
sorry, but I
Yeah,
really
I'll
have
just
to
see
use
now
the
what happens
bathroom.
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there
But because
anybody
this game
who
is like
Shit.
not
Jefferson
featured
wants to
on,
keep me after
not like
class.
hinged on
And
these
I need
powers,
time
but
to
mostly
save that
just as an
girl.
expression of them.
A process that
You
gives
never find
portraits
out,
a
which
sharp
is nice.
reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good,
Punchy
Victoria.
fist.
What if I rewind
Hungarian
again
process
and give him the right
brought out
answer?
Alright. Yes. Do that.
Is that black dot there just significant or something, is it? Or?
That basically means the last decision that was made.
Ah, yes. That's actually very handy.
Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to
Okay.
join the conversation, can you please
seems like a
tell us the name of the
decent
process that
thing to
gave birth
manage.
to the first self-portraits?
Uh-huh.
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max.
That's a very strange sentence. Don't say that again. Ah, yes, I see you've been naked and
Mainly
reading your
because it gave
books.
the subject
An extra
clear
point
defined
for you,
features.
madam.
You can learn more when you actually finish
Look, obviously,
reading the
you know,
assigned
he
chapter.
wants to be 18
Max
years old, by the
is
way,
so
he
far
dresses
way
pretty much
ahead of
better
everyone.
18 year olds as
The
well.
definition of
Hey guys,
smart
don't forget
casual
the
is what
deadline
I
to
don't
submit a
like.
photo in the Everyday Heroes
I'm
contest.
pretty sure
I'll
I've
fly
seen
out
this
with the winner
guy
to San
twice at
Francisco,
E3
where you'll be
last
feted
year.
by the art world.
Two different
It's great
people, just
exposure,
same
and
clothes,
it can
same
kickstart a career in
glasses.
photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together.
Mr. Jefferson,
Taylor,
the EA executive.
don't hide. I'm still waiting for your
I don't
entry
know,
too.
you know,
Yes,
he looks
Max?
more like
I see you
Microsoft
pretending not
spokesperson to
see.
me.
Max, you are not
Although he
crazy.
doesn't go ballistic like
You are
Mr.
not
Coffee did.
dreaming.
Well, that was
It's time to
Ubisoft
be
guy.
an
That was
everyday
different.
Oh yes,
hero.
you're correct.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Then he replaced her with literally Lana from Archer, and just, well, it all went to toilet.
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
I'd never let one of
Also,
photography's
nice little
future
line
stars
there. Instead of
avoid
like saying you
handing
can't
in
leave and
information.
then you have to walk over and then they have to
Yeah,
excuse
it
you, excuse me,
handles,
sort of
yeah.
thing. No, it just
Just get put you.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not sure I
that doesn't
have
seem
one.
like much.
Given
but
your selfie output,
trust me, when
I'm
you go to a lot
sure
of
you
games
must have
and you have
about
that sort of like
1,000
you need to go
pics
through
by now.
those steps, it
It'll take
really
a long
takes you out of
time
the
to
moment.
find a good one.
Like that was one of my favorite things
Max,
about Bastion is that it had that
don't wait
really
too long.
organic narration sort of thing.
John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
And Forrest Gump said
Go
life
on.
was like a box of chocolates.
Don't let me stop you.
And I'm now diabetic.
Well, I know who to believe. Okay, let's see.
So this is a quick way to get back to that black point.
Gotcha. So I can just stop the right click then?
Rita, you still
Alright.
have to do your homework this week. Even if you're submitting your photo for the competition.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
It's actually a very good
Yes.
way of introducing it to the
Excuse you.
gimmick
No,
by
Victoria.
just basically saying,
Excuse us.
actually I can do that again.
I'd
do this
never
again,
let one of
do this again."
photography's future stars
like it.
avoid
It
handing in her
paces
picture.
itself well with its mechanics.
Yeah. Ah, here we go.
I'm on top of it. I think John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Max, you're on
Which I
fire
always
today.
thought was a really
All the right
reductive way of
answers.
looking
Good.
at it.
Max, that's
Make sure
exactly
you
what I
finish
was
working on it by today.
thinking.
I have faith in you.
Get out of my head! Get out of here, you witch child that can turn back time.
If you start singing that Cher song, I'm gonna hit you so hard.
Well, you'd be
hope I
thankful
have
that I don't
enough
know
time
what
to
you're
go to
talking
the
about.
bathroom.
Like,
Please.
Alright.
I can't tell anybody.
I think you can also use
They'll think
Mazda.
I'm crazy.
Okay, alright. That would probably help, actually. No?
Let go of the arrow keys.
No.
I was using Mazda when I played this game.
Daniel.
I probably don't have a map. Anywho. Time to save. Time to stop a murder. If I can- Okay, right. I thought I
Okay,
didn't
Max,
click.
retrace every step. I washed my face. I shredded my photo. Then
I love how Max is dating like this. It's
Butterfly
kind of like,
flew in.
I don't know
And I took a
what
photo.
change I need to make, so I'm gonna follow everything until I need to make
Until you make it,
the
you make a
only
change.
change that matters.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is
This
a
case,
punk ass
like, you
who
know,
begs like a little
Butterfly
girl and
Effect,
talks
which
to
was
himself.
a terrible movie with Ashton Kutcher.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, we brought it full circle.
What are you doing?
That's what you
Come
call
on, put that
connective tissue.
It's happening again.
Oh, and you go for that
hammer
without
to break it
realizing it's an
open.
actual
Have more
butterfly
trouble
in the
for
fucking
this
thing.
than drugs.
Nobody.
I need a hammer to break it open.
Break it open.
would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Too late.
Holy shit,
Reverse.
I can't let
Shoot.
this happen. If I can reverse time again, I can help her.
So I will tell you now that you're gonna be using this power as a crutch, and again, this is a great way of great way of like sort of lampshading this. Like, yes, you can take as many chances as you want, and it does sort of create a sense of reliance on the ability, which you're going to need.
Yeah, I can see that.
Also, and a little tip there:
Hella more trouble for
anytime
this than
anything
drugs.
you're touching, you get to retain.
Interesting.
Don't ever
Then
touch
again,
me again,
it speaks to
freak.
like, you know, imagine like the ability is using you as like a conduit, and anything that's now attached to you is part of that conduit. It's like how you can go back and
That did
unless
not
if that
happen.
wasn't true, Max should go back in
cannot
time
be
and end up
real.
naked,
I just
Right.
saw
Because
a
they're
girl get
close with
shot
saying the
and
present
I
fault.
Yeah.
her.
which
What
would
the
be
fuck
very
is going
embarrassing.
on?
Going there like, you
Do
know,
not
punch out like, you know, the guy who
freak
shot
out.
Kennedy in your birthday suit.
That would be a thing that, yeah.
I mean, he'll probably stop just because
Do you
it's like,
hear
oh
that
god,
fire
there's
alarm?
a dong in my
That means you
scope.
should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Excuse for what?
For whatever you're up to, your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, Missy. Or are you hiding something?
I actually spent up like
Thank you,
spent,
Mr.
like,
Madsen.
last week up
Situation
all
is under
night
control.
trying to write
There's
that
no
one.
emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone, and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
Mustache.
That's, what's my character motivation? You have a mustache. Alright. I mean, I'm not really being paid much, so...
So that's the security guard. Apparently he's horrendously paranoid. If it
say.
wasn't obviously
You look a little
obvious
stressed out.
ago.
Are you okay?
Yeah, he's just trying to accost a
I'm
woman coming out of
just
the
a little
toilet.
worried
He said,
about my
what are you doing in there? And
You're sweating
I went to the
pinballs.
toilet.
Is that all
Yeah,
you're
but
thinking
what are you
about?
doing in there?
You could always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it?
Seamless transition. Alright. This is our first main choice of the game then,
Yep.
yes?
Pretty much. Classic Telltale style. No right answer.
Is there any time limit to this, I presume?
Nope. Well, if there was, it'd be kind of like a break in theme, wouldn't there?
Yeah,
Because you
that's
could just
true. That's a good point, actually. Yeah, I shouldn't. I'm just gonna go with report him just for the moment. See where that goes.
but snitches get stitches.
I just saw Nathan Prescott waving a gun around. in the girls' room.
Nathan Prescott. You sure?
Yes, he was in the bathroom talking to himself with a gun. I saw everything. He was babbling like crazy.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. So now you saw this without him seeing you.
I was hiding behind a stall. I have the right to be there. It's the girls' room.
I know. I just want to be completely clear what happened. Mr. Prescott happens to be from the town's most distinguished family, and one of Blackwell's most honored students. So it's hard for me to see him brandishing a weapon in the girls' bathroom. So what happened next?
Then he left. I ran out here wondering what to do. Are you gonna bust him?
This is a serious charge. I'll look into the matter personally. Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
That's it? After what I told you?
We'll continue this discussion later in my office. Please go outside with the rest of your class now, Miss
So
Caulfield.
one of the another one of like little details is that Nathan's family, Prescott's, literally own half the city and is bankrolling the school. So that's why Nathan feels a lot more free than most.
Now this is interesting. I have the choice to change my decision.
Yep.
Now I'm just thinking that if you're basically putting yourself in the same place as where the fire alarm went off, you know, that kind of raises more questions than... You know, I think I'll just leave it for the moment and just see where it goes. So I can just leave this area and just head off. Just see where it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is Blackwell Academy.
It looks private, alright. Again, this is just stinking of Quantic Dream. In a good way, like, it's the presentation of it, it's the colour and all that. Not like a good way in like Heavy Rain, and not a bad way like Beyond.
Yeah.
Just to state that.
Would Nathan Prescott please come to the front office?
Alright.
Thank you.
So now this is going to be the main crux of the game. Who is Rachel Amber?
Rachel Amber.
Thankfully, we're not going to go full objective.
She looks so hopeful and pretty. I wonder what happened to her.
There was some graffiti on the...
Calling her a bitch, yes. So you can sit there and character monologues. It's really good for like building up story, but it might not be visually engaging. So again, if you're buying this game, which again I highly recommend, like this is a great game. Whenever it tells you to sit down, please do so. It really, really helps, like, you know, again, flesh out Max's concept of where Max is coming from.
Well, of course, you're getting your train of thought that way.
Would shit cats if they saw today's student body walking around like zombies on their phones.
You don't want to talk.
So you can talk to all these individuals. I can, if you want, I can point out some of the major ones, or if you just want to go around and exploring stuff yourself.
Before he blows my phone up. Mr. Jefferson has such a gift for different styles.
Oh yes, we are.
Oh, this is another thing. Everyone like texts.
Ah yes.
It's just another good way of having someone not having to like come into a scene for no reason.
Yeah.
Just to say
It's
some
explained,
plot
yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Those are the old messages, presumably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And again, like in your own time, I'd recommend like reading these. Just again, it like helps deepen like the relationships between the various characters. And
yeah, actually, that is good. That is a good feature.
Like one of the things I'm going to always come back for.
For instance. Yeah, you were saying.
One of the great things I'm always going to be coming back to is, apart from like some hiccups, the writing in this and the character writing for this is just, it's honestly some of the best I've ever seen.
Very good. Very good. Okay.
Okay, I better get to my dorm and grab that flash drive.
Yeah. Oh, this is awkward. Sorry for intruding on your conversation. I just don't know how to walk.
You can literally intrude on their conversation and say hi.
I could, but I'm not that kind of person. Is the dorm this way?
Yeah, it is actually.
Right, that was a blind.
Actually, no, wait, it's behind you.
Is
the
it?
other way. Yeah, that's the pool.
It would help if I read the signs that are just there, but
Yes.
I wasn't thinking. Yes.
One of the things I want to point out just before you move to the next area is everything that happens is scripted To the point where, like, you know, if you reverse time, you can go to any point in any time, and the events will happen the same.
Yeah.
And while that
I
sounds
can't
like
believe I
simple and
actually
seems obvious,
reversed time.
that as a game design thing is a technical nightmare.
I
So I
can
just want to
imagine,
give props
yeah.
to the designers for like being that consistent with their engine.
Yeah. But this is actually on the Unreal Engine, so it's really just keeping everything consistent.
Yeah. The point of the last set and to a certain extent this set is mostly just a way for you again to like. So in the hallway scene, you could actually just get a superficial read from Max's point
I
of
need
view.
to go to my room and return
In
Warren's
the
flash
field
drive.
scene and in this scene, you can actually talk to these people, and so you can like verify what Max was saying about them to what they are saying to Max.
I'm guessing this is the main door in. We have to
Yep,
talk.
this is the girls' room with her.
Oh joy. They're in the way.
Oh look, it's Max Caulfield, the selfie hoe of Blackwell.
And you are
Victoria.
What
Yes.
a lame gimmick. Even Mark, Mr. Jefferson, falls for your wave hipster bullshit.
You're talking about being a hipster and you
the
look like that.
Daguerrean process, sir. You could barely even say that. I guess you got your meds filled.
That is her posse. Can't remember their names. They're not super important.
Since
to
you
the
know
plot.
all the
Well, they're
answers,
the posse, they're not
I guess you have to find
interesting
another
people.
way into the dorm. We ain't moving. Oh wait, hold that pose. So original. Don't worry, Max. I'll put a vintage filter on it right before I post it all over social medias. Now, why don't you go fuck your selfie?
Oh yes, Victoria. I'll get your bony ass out of my way.
Alright. Now, the hint I believe were the sprinklers, isn't that right?
Yes.
Okay. So, how do we do that? We have a ladder. Nothing we can do about it, which presumably.
Yeah, this is the
I
actual.
wanna
This
mess
is
with
one of the
that
very
ladder and
few
hurt poor
times like
Sam.
this goes full adventure
I
game.
just want
You
to
have
get
to start
Victoria
using
the hell out of the way.
consistent but somewhat moon-like logic. But you know, it works. Like once you figure out what you're supposed to be doing, it works.
Yes. Let's see now.
Again, like just the particle effects, the fact that they've given this sort of like impressionist
Okay,
style to
now
the
where
particles
exactly
as well.
is the sprinkler
Yeah, it's
valve?
designed to
Super
be
pretty.
Yeah, it's designed
It's
to be
just,
artistic.
I love it.
Yeah. Like I said, one thing you can't. There's one thing you can say. It is artistic. Oh, that's our hint. That's our hint. So, paint pots. Now, what can we do to change? Is there anything we can do to interfere with that?
Nope, because you don't want to hurt Samuel. Samuel is the custodian of the grounds.
A guy.
Nice guy, soft-spoken, kind of crazy.
Soft-spoken,
Like actually, kind of crazy.
Uh-huh.
He's obviously suffering from some form of PTSD and maybe some dissociative disorder. At least that's what I've read from him.
Alright.
So you ran out of time. There's a certain event you're waiting to happen.
There's only one way around this.
Okay.